Well, hey there, cats and kittens. Welcome back to Boss Kitty. I'm your host, Boss Kitty, and let's see here. See if that's a little bit better. How are you guys this wonderful Monday? Before anybody asks, yes, I'm exhausted. So I probably look exhausted, but that's okay. I'm here with you guys. It gets my energy levels up. Super stoked. We had such a great local yarn shop day. In fact, we had such a great local yarn shop day that I think TK forgot to take it off the board. That's how great our local yarn shop day was. I'm pretty sure this is number 75 too. So just ignore the board behind me. It just occurred to me. Happy MayDay. Happy Beltane to everybody. Yes. I was gonna say that and you guys beat me to it. So thank you. I appreciate that. And Merry Beltane to you as well. Or blessed, however you want to put it out there. From the other room I hear, son of a biscuit. Except for he didn't say biscuit. He said Stitch. So our local yarn shop day was a success. It was wonderful. Wild Knits was packed all day long. The owner did some really great things. We had mimosas in the morning, wine in the afternoon, cheese, TK's butt. It was very successful. So yeah, we had a blast, and I don't usually do this, but I actually bought some stuff, you guys. So we're gonna have some unboxings on the show tonight because I bought some yarn and I bought 2 other crafts to play with here on Boss Kitty Live. I also bought myself a fancy new button that you can't see very well. It's right here. It's a little teapot that looks like the night sky, and it's got clouds coming out. I also have a piece of hair in my eyeball. I mean, you really shouldn't be surprised at this point. Oh my gosh, it's really up in there too. Well, I just won't see out of that eye. It's cool. It's no big deal, right? They're all saying hi to you, by the way. Glad local yarn shop day was a success. Thank you, thank you. And if you're not a patron, yesterday we had a patron-exclusive event where we took our fleece to finish project. So we took our Shetland fleece and we actually plied it, and we decided to ply it with the BFL that we spun on the show, right? So we used a good chunk of it. I've got probably about half of it left, so I'll still ply that with the white. But I gotta show this to you guys. It's so stinking pretty. Check this out. Isn't this gorgeous? This is what we so this is the Shetland that we've processed entirely, and this is what it looks like plied together with the BFL that we spun up. I'm sorry, TK. I will move it for sure. I can't wait to get this off of the bobbin and get it on a nitty naughty, which we're gonna go ahead and do as a as extra content to release on the show, I think, because people were really curious to see how a nitty naughty worked. So we'll do that later. But yeah, it's so delicious, you guys. They want you to turn around so that they can all see you. They want a quick little view of TK's mug. He says, not tonight. It's a mystery. Also, that reminds me, speaking of TK's mug, you too can see TK's mug if you are a patron on a week from tomorrow. So May 9th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It'll be a daytime show. He's going to do a craft hole for patrons, exclusively for patrons right now. We can test the waters that way, see how it's working before we hit that 1,000 mark for our subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, hello to all of our new friends.
Thank you for being
If you haven't hit the subscribe button, now is a great time to do it. We are trying to hit that 1,000 mark. You guys will get some craft holes with TK. You'll get some emotes. It'll be really fun and great, and I'll dance around like a kook, which I already am, but you get how it is. Thank you, Roxanne. I think it turned out really pretty too. He's ignoring us so hard. Yeah, I know, right? Story of my life. This stinker. I was on a break and I don't even remember what I was doing. I get this text and it says, please feed the cats, and there's a smiley face, and I assume he's busy, so I go to feed the cats. He's on the couch hiding from me because he knew I was going to give him a hard time. Okay, are you guys ready for some unboxings? Because I am. But before we do that, sorry, I totally forgot. Today was the last day for you guys to get pictures in for our make-along, right? May 1st was the cutoff date. So at 7 o'clock, in about half an hour, a little under half an hour, I'm going to turn off the ability to continue to add pictures in the finished projects make along for the fall and winter. So if you haven't got your projects in there yet, get them in now. It doesn't matter if you didn't finish it, guys. You can put partial projects in there. It's totally fine. And when you go to vote, you'll have all week to vote. We'll pick a winner next Monday. But when you go to vote, use the red heart emoji. I'm making sure to put at least one on every single one so you can just click it. You can put as many emojis as you want on each of those, but just the red heart on each one of those pictures is going to be what I count as the votes. And the prize is a $50 gift card to BossKittyShop.com. And as if that weren't enough, we also have our subscriber giveaway for April tonight, so we'll be going through all of that, you know, the way that we do. I don't know how many shows we had in April, so I have to check to figure that out. I'm not sure if it was a lot, honestly. We had some issues, so we'll see what happens. What did you miss? What does it say? Craftable, May 9th, Patron-exclusive. Oh, nice job. Very, very clever, sir. Hello, hello, hello. You're literally like 15 rows from done, though. JK, that's okay. You're so close. What's up? You guys will figure it out. Mine is not finished. It's sort of a really baggy bolero right now. That's also perfectly fine. They say bye. Bye. Okay. It's time for unboxings. Only one red heart, or can see vote for multiple people. So many good ones, it's hard to choose. You can vote for all of them. It's fine. Clearly, if everybody votes for everybody, then not everybody gets a $50 gift card. I can't do that. So then it goes into a raffle or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you can vote for all of them. I used to say you could only vote for one, but go for it. You can use any other emoji to support for a project, but a red heart is a vote. Exactly. So the red heart is the vote. If you want to put a green heart on somebody's as well, feel free, but that's not the vote. So let's get into it, you guys. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I bought some yarn. I was selfish and I bought some yarn, and I bought more than I needed, I think. I'm going to make this really cool hat was on display there, and it was made in kitty glitter soot. Somebody made it in kitty glitter soot. It's called the Musselburgh hat, and it's just a beanie, but it's a tube beanie, so it's two layers of fabric basically, and I'm really excited about it. This is self-striping yarn. I just fell in love with the color. It's a DK weight. It is a single ply. I have not used a single ply. Oh, actually, it's not a single ply. It's not that it's a single ply. It's not a single ply. I shouldn't say that. I don't know how they apply this. It's not a single ply, but it's almost like a rope if you look at it. You see what I'm talking about? But it's really lovely. It's by Earth Yarns. Knit one, plant one. Each skein of earth yarn sold plants a tree in Africa in partnership with TFF, Trees for the Future. It's DK weight, extra fine merino. There's 300 yards in each skein, so it's a little bit lighter of a DK. It's fairly lighter of a DK than ours is. And they recommend, they've got your needle sizes on here and your gauge on here. And this one's called Unique DK. So yeah, very excited about this. Thank you. I'm a sucker for greens and blues and things like that. But here, I'll show you guys the hat. Like I said, it's not anything special. It just looked so cozy. There it is right there. And as you can see, like I said, it's a tube. And so it's very versatile. You can make it in just about any gauge or any yarn. And when it's apart, it looks just like a closed tube on both sides. So that's what that's going to be. And I'm telling you guys these things because I don't have a project to work on tonight. So we'll either work on this, or we'll work on this, or we'll work on this. I'm going to let you guys choose. So just keep that in mind. Actually, the last thing we unbag, I can't work on tonight, and I'll explain why here in a second. It looks really round, almost like exactly. Tried any of the AI patterns from last week? Oh, that's a great question, TK. So this is a needle felting kit. I've never done needle felting. I think if you know me personally, you're probably wincing at the idea of me doing needle felting because I'm a klutz. But I figured I wanted to branch out. We're going to try new things on the show. TK thought that this was closer to the fiber arts vibe than embroidery was. So we're starting here, but I'm still pushing for some embroidery because I really want to try it. What was the name again? It's the Musselburgh hat. Musselburgh. But this is just a simple rainbow one, and we're going to go ahead and open it and see what's in it. It's made in Scotland. I love the packaging. Look at this. It's so cute, you guys. It's called Needle Felting Rainbow of Hope. Create your own silver linings with this cheery needle felted rainbow. Craft your way to happiness. I feel like that's more truthful than anything else in the whole world. But the packaging's really cute. I love all the little animals on it. And it comes with wool for needle felting. I should hope so. White felt fabric, needle and thread, embroidery hoop, felting needles, a foam pad, thank God, and color instructions. The Crafty Kit Company is proud to be the first craft and hobby business in the UK to partner with Buy One, Give One. All of the projects that you enable us to support are in line with the sustainable development goals set by world leaders. Thank you. Holy moly, I didn't know that. So let's go ahead and open it up. It shakes, you guys. Hook rugs are a fun craft to try. Oh yeah, that sounds good too. Okay, cool. I like that there's not a lot of additional packaging. Like there's some packaging in here, but it's not a bunch of plastic and stuff. Right, so let's see. We've got... I hope we have instructions. So this says this is for beginners and that it's easy peasy. I'm all about easy. And yeah, this looks like it's the instructions. It says as much right there. And ooh, there are pictures. I'm all about pictures too. I'm a visual person. And then we've got some white felt right here. Very cool. That's actually pretty big. We've got our different little types of fiber. It's going to be wool because it's to felt with, right? The red is a little more orangey than I was expecting. Like that's a really orange red, which I'm a little bummed about, but that's okay. I'm not like, oh my gosh, how dare they? Yeah, I mean, this isn't bad at all. I like the color for the clouds, the yellows and the greens. I can't use my superwash with this. Like I have a bunch of superwash fiber, right? I can't use that because it won't felt. So this, we'll just stick with this and see how it turns out. I'm sure it's going to be great. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up like a Subway sandwich because I worked at Subway for like 4 years and it's just habit apparently. Here's our hoop, and the hoop can be used, I guess, also as you know, framework, which will be nice. So there's that. Colors, and then I'm going to guess the needles and the needle foam pad are in here. I love easy patterns too. Latch hook when you were young. Okay. Hi, Jessica. Okay, so it's a piece of foam. Like it's not a fancy needle foam piece, which is fine. It's like styrofoam. I have so much of this kind of stuff for doing terrains for D&D miniatures. I never would have thought to use this. The foam that I've seen other people use has always been more like garden foam, like florist's foam, that type of thing. But I can't imagine that this wouldn't work. I mean, it's pretty thick. I clearly won't put this on my lap, but it should work pretty well. And then in here, we have some blue thread that I have no idea what it's for, and a little needle. And then we have these guys. These guys are what everybody's afraid of me using, doing needle felting are all about, because they have little barbs on them. I'm gonna try to get this open. It really doesn't want to open, which is probably good. It's BK proof, guys. Okay, so needle felting needles have little tiny barbs on them. You can't really see them. Maybe you can kind of see them if I do that. You guys see that reflection right there? The little tiny barbs are what felt the fiber. When you stab the fiber, and you do stab it, it catches hold of those small little hairs and it runs them back and forth against the other hairs, which is the friction that causes the felting. So that's how that works. And if you gently run your fingers on these, you can feel it. The problem is that you're sitting here doing, as I stab myself, you're sitting here going like this, and you can catch your finger, you can catch your lap, you can catch... People stab themselves all the time, and those barbs hurt a lot. So be careful. is what I'm trying to say. It can be. You're cringing watching this. I love that you all have so much faith in me. I don't have very much faith in me either. I know some people will wear protective gloves when they do this. I don't have any of those. You want to try felting, but you're accident prone. So am I, Lambert. So this will be interesting and exciting. We're going to put these back in here for now. That's the whole... Actually, first, let's just show it all off. That is the whole set right there. You've got your instructions, you've got your fiber, you've got your hoop, you've got your danger stabbies, you've got your needle and thread, and you've got your danger stabby pad. And it's going to make, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little rainbow. And I suspect before this is over, that orange will be red from my blood. So, very excited about this, actually. I know I'm making jokes about it, but I am very excited. This is going to be decoration for the set, right? I can put it in the background. That'll be really great. So we're going to put these in here, this in here. And it's really clever, actually, that they put all this in here to keep it together. But also, the less stuff that they have touching the fiber, the more likely it is, the less likely it is to become felted before you start. So, put this back. Boop. We'll wrap this back up. I think it was just wrapped boringly like this, and that's fine, whatever. So this is option 2, is we can try the needle felting tonight, okay? Or we can work on my hat. Originally, you guys weren't going to have a choice in what I was going to do. I was just going to go with door number 3, which I'm about to unbag for you, because I'm so excited about door number 3, and you will be too. I have no doubt it's what you guys would have picked, but it's wheel time, so we're going to have to do that first. So we'll go over that in a second. Thank you, TK. Okay, are you guys ready? I was so wrapped up in what I was doing, I didn't even realize that it was wheel time. Wear chainmail gloves. Wheel of goodies and goof 'em ups, you guys. Let's get to it. Lillian Chan, the vibrant or the muted? What are we talking about? I missed it, you guys. What is the yarn? Oh, this one right here. This is called This is called Earth, URTH yarns. I'll show this off again after we do Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. My apologies. We showed that off a little earlier. Missed what you were asking. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get over here. We'll throw a message in real quickly for all the boring legal stuff. And then we'll do winner. Let's see what it's going to be. Got this. All-knowing I can't win. I refuse. He wins every day by being married to me. Oh my God, what is happening right now? Wow, Nightbot is on one. How I disappear? Congratulations, you are our first contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. All knowing I can't do it, so Nightbot finally gave in. My dear, let's get that wheel up for you. There is our beautiful wheel. If you've never been here before, let's talk about it real quick. We've got a lot of different colors and beautiful things going on here. Just I want you to look at it and treasure it and appreciate it for what it is. I talk about like I made it, and I did not. TK made it, and it's really cool. Unfortunately, the other computer is still not up yet. We had some technical difficulties, so we do not have dad jokes available, but I do have the cards to do dad advice. So that's what you'll get if you get a dad joke. So we have dad jokes, adjunct animal sounds, Blinky, Ravelry patterns for either $5 or $10, free shipping domestic and international, yarn tarot, merch codes for stickers and for buttons, and then of course game over. And then we had a winner last week who is donating their prize to one of the people that got the first person who got a game over after them, and that was, give me 1 second, that was Marie Howlett. Thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate that. I have to go back and watch the show to figure out who that was, but that person will get Marie's prize. So with all of that said, how I disappear, let's spin this wheel for you. I was Marie. Adjunct animal noises. Oh my gosh, it's been a hot second since we've done that.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
You are a winner. Brace yourself. This is something else. So it used to be that you guys got to choose what sounds and everything, but I feel like I put you guys on the spot and it makes people really nervous. So we do it for you now. We're going to come over here to, okay, first of all, Wheel, it was so good to see you. We'll see you again in half an hour.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now we're going to take a little field trip and we're going to come over here. This is an adjective animal randomizer. It randomly puts an adjective and an animal together. I will pick a different one if it doesn't make sense and isn't something I can do, like because it doesn't make sense. So let's hit that random button. I don't know what noise does a gazelle make? Oh my gosh, seriously? What the heck? Okay, I'm pushing it again. I get 3 pushes. Regal steelhead trout. A regal steelhead trout? Do fish make noise? Or do they just go bloop, bloop? I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Okay, are you ready? We'll see what the number 3 one is, and if it's not good, we'll pick the regal steelhead trout. A scratchy jay. We'll go with the regal trout. Scratchy jay. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 I'm a regal steelhead trout. Steelhead trout, man. They're big. Boo. 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 I got caught by a hook there at the end. It was an assassination attempt. I lived to tell the tale. Obviously, I'm still here. So there you go. There's my regal steelhead trout. Thank you very much. I think they meant like a blue jay, but it was the scratchy part that was confusing me. Like, am I supposed to just scratch at my feathers? Right? Okay, so there you have it. I've acted like a fish tonight. Never thought that I would say that, but here we are. So let's get back to our unboxings. This one right here, this is our final unboxing. I found this at the shop really early on. And I showed it to TK, but he was busy putting the booth together. He wasn't really paying attention. He's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm going to get it. I'm just not going to tell him. And then it's going to be like, you know, asking for forgiveness instead of talking to somebody about the funds that you spend on each other. So I was like, I'm just going to get it. And then I decided not to. And then he showed back up to help me break down. He's like, oh my gosh, did you see this? We need it. I was like, yes, excellent. So we got it. This too will be, this might be on the show. It might be too cool, and I might have to put it in my actual home. Here we go. Behold, make your own farm friend. This is a kit. This is a sack kit. It is by Sincerely Louise, and she makes a bunch of cool little different ones. And I'm not going to show you the picture yet. It's a surprise. You can find her stuff, though, at sincerelylouise.co.uk. I'll bring this up so you guys can see this for a second. Maybe. There you go. Okay, so let's open this up. Yeah. So, I'm going to show you the picture now. You ready? It's a Highland cow head. And it gets, so here are the instructions. Oh no, come back. I lost part of it. Here are the instructions. It tells you a little bit about Highland cow, so we'll go over that in a little bit. But it tells you all the materials that you have. It tells you how to do the loop stitch, which is really great. I mean, this is really, really detailed. I have a freaking booklet here, but you can see some of the other ones that she has. They have a badger head. I did not know that. They have a ram head that I really like and a moose head. They also have the smaller cow head. We got the big one. We went big. Go big or go home, right? Oh, a sheep head. They also have a sheep head and a unicorn head and a dinosaur head. So let's see what's in here, guys. We've got our yarns, and this is really cool because clearly there are types of yarn that you don't need a full skein for, so they gave you the partials. But we've got not one, but 2 skeins and some extra for the actual body. I'm guessing these are for the horns. I don't know what this is for yet. It just might be for the additional color. What else? We've got, looks like the stuff for the eyes, and I'm going to guess for the face and a tapestry needle. I have a better tapestry needle than that, but still, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. So much. Oh, it's really soft too. Like this stuffing is super, super soft. There's so much stuffing in here. So you got all the polyfill you'll ever need in the whole entire world. Probably not, but still, I mean, look at this. It just goes for days. And then this, I was really excited about this. It comes with the backing for me to put on my wall, right? So that's important. I think that this is the backing. It's got to be the backing. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, and it's got a little place for a little arrow and everything. So I'm really excited about this. And this is what we were going to work on tonight. But knit me in 2 sizes. But it takes size 8 needles, and I don't have any right now. So I have to order some size 8 needles. So that's the mini. Let me see if the giant takes the same size. If it doesn't, we might be good to go. No, it takes size 13 needles. The mini takes the 8s. You guys, guess what? Guess what? I have size, well, I don't think these are them, but I think I have. Oh my God, these are my size 13s. What? It's serendipitous cow time. Sweet, that means we can work on the cow. I mean, unless of course you didn't want to work on the cow, in which case we won't work on the cow today. But it's a cow. And he's so cute. I want to put his head on my wall. All right, I need them all, Bubbles. I need them all. So unless somebody is like very much against me knitting up this cow head, I want to work on this tonight. It was meant to be. I agree. So we're going to go ahead and put our Crafty Kit Company away. Very excited about it, but we are going to put it away for the time being. And we're going to work on our cow head. Which is going to take up so much space. No, I just dropped our wedding picture because why not? There we go. Okay, I'm back. Do the cow. You've heard of do the do. This is do the cow. Okay, so we're going to work on the cow, but before we get to the cow, you guys have 3 minutes before I have to turn off the ability to post pictures for your make along. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So if you look off to the side of Discord right here, ignore everything else. Sorry, hold on one second. I'm trying to make this work. Oh my gosh, stop. Why are you being weird? This is very frustrating right now. Every time I try to move it over, there we go. Right here on the side, you're looking for fall, winter, make along. Right there, completed. So you want to go in there, you want to put a photo of your either completed piece or as close to completed as you got. If your photo's not in there, then people can't vote. And I'm coming in on all of these, and I am doing this. Add a reaction. Everybody gets a heart on there to start with, so that people can vote for you. So are people okay? Perfect, Yarn Pirate. Add a little heart there. Are you using tea time for that? It looks lovely. So these should all have 1 red heart on them. You guys can see these red hearts, right? That's how you want to vote. You want to use that red heart to vote. You can vote for yourself. There's no shame in that whatsoever. But if you want to vote on people's stuff with other things, you can use the blue hearts. People are using confetti. There's lots of different things you can use. So just, you've got 1 more minute. We're going to keep this up while that goes on. And if you didn't participate, you still get to play. You still get to vote. You guys have all week to vote on this. Seriously. Just come into Fall, Winter, Make Along, Complete, and scroll through and vote on all of them, or vote on one of them, or vote on none of them. Right? I voted on all of them because that's how I get the heart on there. So I'm going through really quickly to make sure that I did vote on all of them, because that way it's even across the board for me, because I'm trying to be unbiased. Like, I didn't vote for that one, so that one's been voted for by me now. Or this one, because those already had hearts on them. So there you go. And oh, it's only 6:59. We're so close. Yep, there it is, 7 o'clock. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to go into permissions. We're going to go to create attach files. Now nobody can attach files. And nobody can add links. Save changes. So you can no longer add to these. That's it. It's that simple. So what's in there is what's in there. Those are our final contestants. Please feel free to vote. You can vote right now if you want to. You can vote later. You're trying to like all the show and tell. Hi, Dawn. That's so sweet. Hello, Jesse. The make-alongs are, they really are. And I have to say, you guys, I'm going to celebrate for a second. This is the most active make-along we've had in 4 years. We had more people participate in this. And I think part of that is the move to YouTube, which is great. I'm so happy we have so many new people here. I think part of it was also that we did it over 6 months instead of like a month, which is what we've done in the past. So I'm really liking the 6-month thing. I know I would have finished my sweater if we hadn't moved, and I couldn't find that gray right now. So yeah, it's been really exciting to see so much activity and so much excitement over the make along, and I'm thrilled. Are we doing the subscriber giveaway tonight? We are, T Lambert. I should probably pick one of those here. Actually, let's pick one right now. So that's a great question. I'm all over the place, aren't I? Give me 1 second here. I know he put it in here. There it is, right there. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I didn't do 2 of them. We're going to do 2 of them right now because I didn't do them at the top or during the show, during the game, which is when I should have done them. So let's bring our desktop back up so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. Let's put our moo cow off to the side for a moment. By the way, we're going to have to name this cow. Just keep that in mind. It's very important. So there's that. We're going to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do that. Get YouTube comments. There's only 2 comments on this one, so it should be pretty easy. Only 2 people. It's going to be Brittany. Can you guys see it? Yeah, it's going to be Brittany Michelle. Congratulations, you are our first finalist. So before we go any further, though, I do need to get up the wheel. I actually have a wheel, a name wheel that pops right up. There it is. You guys have seen this before. So we're going to take these off over here. We're going to put, is it Brittany Michelle with an A? I'll check here in a second. And then we're going to move this over here, I think. It is Brittany Michelle with an A. So wonderful. Congratulations, Brittany Michelle. You are the first name on here. We're going to go ahead and pick one more real quickly. Give a hand to TK, by the way. He preps this for me every single time. Like, I would be lost without him regarding these. He's so good, you guys. Okay. So let's get that in there. 14. I should know these things, right? Get those YouTube comments. This one has 16 on it. There we go. Okay. So it's going to be Sierra's Stitch Sanctuary. You are our second finalist for the subscriber giveaway. And I should read these. It says, always a joy, BK and TK. Cheers and love. I'm going to start reading these because they're so sweet, you guys. So Sierra's Stitch Sanctuary. There we go. Now we got 2 on there. And you know what? Let's just do the third one because there's an uneven number. So we'll do 1 more since we did this late. And then we will have 4 left. 2 more for each show, or each game, rather. So we'll come back over here. Throw this last one in here. Oh, this one's hard. 9, 10. Yay, math. 14 comments. It's gonna be... So, Brittany Michelle, I will read this, but you've already a finalist. I can't pick you again. It says, always enjoy watching the yarn spinning. It's so mesmerizing. Thank you for that. So, let's go ahead and pick again. YouTube comments. Try this again. T. Lambert, congratulations, it says. So happy the internet got fixed and we got to see you for a full show. I agree. Thank you so much. So let's put your name in here real quickly. There we go. We've got 3 of our 5. Oh, no. Don't look at it. It's not real. I accidentally pushed the spin button, but that doesn't count. Nothing just happened. I promise. Doesn't count. Okay. So, moving on. Let's get back to our cow, you guys. So excited about the cow. Behold our cow. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way just because there's so much going on this table right now. So, let's see what type of yarn they gave us. I mean, it's acrylic, which is totally fine. It is Stylecraft Special XL Tweed, and it is super chunky. I did get very excited. It's 97 premium acrylic, 3% viscose. There are 74 yards in each one of these. And it is camel colored. Not cow colored, but camel colored. And then there's some of the same yarn in different colors, but I don't know how much is here, clearly. In here, what do we've got? Zimu cow. We've got the black for the nostrils. We've got the little eyeballs. Ooh, if I hold these up to me, do I look like Other Mother? What do you think? Does it work? Maybe not. And then you've got some threading. I really do think that that's me. I don't know what that's for. We'll figure it out though. And then I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of a jankier tapestry needle, but for a kit, it makes perfect sense. There's nothing wrong with these types of tapestry needles. I tend to break them though, so I might use one of my metal ones that have a slight curve when we get there. What pattern is it? It's so adorable. Coco, so I got a few things while I was at local yarn shop day, and this is the Knit Your Own Highland cow head. We're making the super large size, this big boy right here. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's read about Highland cows. When I blah 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 blah. Do you actually talk about Highland cows, or you just talk about you yourself? Oh, yeah, you don't talk about Highland cows. That makes me a little sad. So the skill level, they say, is intermediate. This pattern is aimed at knitters who know the basics, such as knitting, purling, increasing, decreasing, and following a pattern. Full photo tutorial has been included for loop stitch, sewing up, and mounting your finished knit onto a backing board. The mini head, we're not doing the mini head, we're doing the large head. The cow abides. The dude abides. The cow abides. I love it. I should have that written underneath it somehow or another. The giant head is knitted using super chunky yarn on size 13 needles, which we just happen to have right here. Here's the yarn that they use. M is the main color, which is going to be this. C is the contrast color, which I'm guessing is this. No? Well, I guess maybe this is C. We'll know here in a second. This has got to be the hair color. Yeah, because it says it's got 30 grams, and this looks slightly smaller. So this is going to be the contrast color. This is going to be the hair color. Black nose color, you'll need a small amount for embroidering the nose. You can knit your cow head in other yarns by finding alternatives at yarnsub.com. Make sure you choose a yarn with the same tension. I've never used yarnsub.com. Do you guys want to go check it out real quickly? Has anybody here ever been to Yarnsub? It sounds pretty fantastic. I mean, I always use Ravelry to figure out substitutions for yarn or just figure the weight out myself. But I'm interested to see what Yarnsub is. The finished size is 13 inches by 14 inches by 14 inches. What? And tells you other materials that you have. So your tension should be 9 stitches and 12 rows. 2 is a 4x4 using the size 13 needle. So I am going to do tension real quickly because I knit loose. It might be that I need to go down to a size 12. I know tension probably doesn't matter on this, but I don't want it to look sloppy. I want the stitch to look really nice for this. You use Yarnsub every day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you never heard of it before, so yeah, I'll go check it out here real quickly. Please knit a tension swatch in C, as you may need to adjust your tension. If you use M, you may not have enough yarn to finish this project. You need the correct tension for this project so that the head fits onto the backing board. Sincerely, Louise cannot provide extra yarn if this project is knitted in the incorrect tension. They're like, swatch your shit, guys. And then we go into this. So we'll do a swatch here real quickly. But first, let's go to Yarn Sub. I want to see what this is all about. You guys thought we were actually going to craft today? That doesn't ever happen. What are you talking about? Okay. So, behold, Yarn Sub. I like the look of it. It's nice and clean. Yarn substitution made easy. Search for a yarn. What happens if I put Boss Kitty yarn in here? Do you think it'll come up? I doubt it. We're not that big, but let's find out. No matches. That's okay. Let's use this though. Stylecraft. Stylecraft. Did I mean... No, I meant Special XL Tweed. Special... Nope. Let's try it this way. Special XL. So that's going to be either one of these probably. The tweed right here. Cool, cool, cool. So you click on that. It's kind of like a Google. That's nice. So this is them telling you about the yarn. It's got a nub to it. Machine wash, tumble dry, tweed colors, the price on it. View this yarn. So it tells you where you can buy it. Suggested substitutes. Stylecraft Life Super Chunky Neps, they say, is a good one. Merry-Go-Round, so the same brand. Hobie's right here, Hobby's right here. Umami Tweed. Before yeah, I can't say it. Don't ask me to be French. I can't do it. Lion Brand is on here. Universal Yarn, Loops and Threads. So it looks like these are pretty well-known commercial yarns, which I am totally fine with. This is great, actually, because there's a lot of times where you can't find the right yarn, right? So this is great. This is like a Google for yarn substitutions. I'm in love. We're going to keep this place around. It's very exciting. There's no substitution for BK Yarn, Lillian. Have some confetti. That was so good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a swatch. It's weird though. It tells me to do my tension. If you use M, I don't know what M is. Oh, main color. Well, that's silly. It says if you use M to do your tension gauge, why wouldn't I just take my tension gauge out? Why would I keep it? Like, there's no reason for me to do that. Also, I don't think I have a ruler on me. So TK, if you're watching, I need a ruler. I can make one with my phone probably, but so I'm just gonna use the main color because that's dumb. I don't care because I'm gonna take it out when I'm done. 9 stitches, 12 rows. So when I do gauges, I certainly if I'm being a little lazy about it, I'll just do what it says, so 9 stitches, 12 rows. Normally though, what I'll do is I'll do an extra 2 stitches in stockinette, and then I'll put a garter around a garter edge around it so it doesn't roll. It gives me some extra room to be able to try to measure on it, right? So I'm not going end to end basically. You will someday. It'll happen. It happens for everybody. Highland cows are so cute when they're with their emo haircut. The constant Dragon Ball Z video gaming going on, and ugh. There's a ruler at the end of my table. Yeah, but it's on this end of the table. It's like far away. It's all the way over here, and I can't reach it. Also, you guys, look, I dyed fiber the other day. Isn't it pretty? We'll talk about that on a later show. Okay, so we're gonna do, instead of doing 9 stitches, we'll check that. Yeah, instead of doing 9 stitches, I'm gonna cast on an additional 6, 7, 8, an additional 8 stitches. So we're gonna cast on 17 stitches instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Also, you guys have 1 minute until our next round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof-em-ups. Just keep that in mind. It's very important. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it now. That's the only way you win shit, guys. Seriously. Yeah, it is the only way to win stuff around here. We got to keep our chaos in check. What did you just put the yarn in? Oh, I put it in my yarn bowl. This is my Jam PDX yarn bowl that I've had for years now. It says Crafty Bitch on it. And the top comes off. I traded this for some yarn, actually. If you've never checked out Jam PDX, Jam PDX, they are amazing. They make all sorts of ceramics, but their yarn bowls are pretty stellar. 29 and 42 watching. Oh yeah, you guys hit that like button too. Seriously. Like. In the meantime. Yeah. Okay, it is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Did you guys notice, by the way, that well, if you've never been to a show, you probably know. This is show attire, the fancy shirt and everything. It's because my laundry was not done today. I had nothing that didn't stink or wasn't dirty, you know, to wear. So you guys get show attire that I did not wear to the show because I had a different shirt I wore. You finally figured out how to knit. You had such a hard problem, but you got it, Earthy Gal, and that is all that matters. You get a round of applause. You get some confetti. That is amazing. Good job on you. Thank you, Rashana. I love it so much. We can check out Jam PDX's stuff too. I would love to collaborate with them someday. Oh my gosh, they could make some of the coolest Boss Kitty stuff ever. They do a lot of custom mugs and things for shops. Wild Knits has a mug that they made. It's the triple moon. It's not actually the triple moon goddess. It's the moon phases, but it's beautiful and I want it so bad. Hey. I do have a mug, like a to-go cup by them, and it just says boss with a heart underneath it. Brittany Michelle, oh my gosh, you are on a roll tonight. That is amazing. Let's see if I'm going to make sure you're on my list, though. Hold on. Spreadsheet. You are not, which means you're eligible, and you are our second contestant for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. There it is, our beautiful wheel. Love it, adore it, hate it, whatever you want to do. It's here, and it's here to stay. Wheel, Brittany, meet each other. Cool. I'm going to spin. I don't know where I was going with that. There was no gag there. What? No, Wheel, no.
Game over.
Why? Oh my gosh, Wheel, you're such a jackass sometimes. So, Brittany, I am so sorry. We appreciate you being part of our family, though, and being part of our Littermates. You're absolutely wonderful. I love talking to you, and I know the rest of the community does as well. So thank you for being a subscriber. And the plus side is, as always, you get to play again on Wednesday. You're not ineligible for the next 2 weeks. Wheel, go to your corner.
Goodbye.
Yeah, get out of here. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we do need to pick two more finalists for our subscriber giveaway. So let's do that real quickly. So we're gonna grab this one right here. Copy. Grab our. So every month we do a subscriber giveaway. If you're a subscriber and you have commented on one of our VODs for that month, then you are eligible for a $30 gift card to BossKittyShop.com, which is what we're choosing right now. And for every show that you leave that message on for that month, like, you have that many chances of becoming a finalist. So Melanie Crochets, congratulations, you are our 4th finalist for the subscriber monthly giveaway. Melanie Crochets, I don't know if she's in here. I know she has a hard time catching shows. So awesome. Hold on one second, you guys. Have an itch. That is tickle in my ear. It's terrible. I thought I stopped the music for a second. Okay, so we're gonna pick our second one, technically our 5th one. Copy. You're always glad to be here, even if the wheel is rude. Thank you. Okay. Bring this up here. There's that. There's that. KnitCat, did you ask a question? And I missed it. Get YouTube comments. 15 comments. Let's pick somebody. Rochelle Girding, congratulations on being our 6th contestant, 6th finalist. Oh my gosh, my brain just stopped. Rochelle. I think it was Girding. Did I get that right? I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day because I can figure out who it is. Get rid of these. And that's it. So we will pick our final two finalists at during the last Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. In the meantime, I don't even know why we're stretching. I haven't started anything. But you guys know how this works. I know you need your stretches.
It's time to stretch.
So this is actually really good because I worked really hard for 2 weeks dyeing yarn, and then I was up. I was doing a lot of, well, the shows are exhausting, right? Even a day show is exhausting. So we're just bringing one arm across. You guys know the drill. Holding it with your other hand and just stretching those fingers across to get into the back. But yeah, I was on my feet for over 8 hours. Then I gamed all weekend because I'm dumb. I'm beat. I'm so tired and my body hurts. Every time I do something like that, where I'm dyeing in the evenings, I'm doing the show, I'm doing work, and then I'm doing an actual event, and I'm not letting up on any of my personal life, I feel it. I remember that I am not in my 20s, and that my body will fuck me up. Go ahead and extend one hand out. Hello. We're going to go ahead and pull on those fingers. Oh, it popped. I don't know if you guys heard that. Pull on those fingers. So you're really just pulling straight into your hand and into your forearm. Once again, on my other hand, I will not be able to extend it fully because I have, I think, a small bicep tear. Excuse me. But I get to see a doctor about that tomorrow. And it's just a good lesson to learn that you don't need to do something 100% in order to be successful at it. 100% for me might not be 100% for you, and vice versa. So in this case, I can only extend my hand to about here right now. And I'm still getting that stretch. I can do it this way if I want to, but this actually works better for me. But if I were to try to extend my hand out any further, I would actually do damage. And I can't afford to do that, quite frankly. As a winner, said Nightbot. Oh, just saw my name earlier as a winner. Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to check. So, Nick Cat, I don't know if I'll be able to go through the show right now, but when it's over, I'll go back and look at the VOD. If that's the case, then we might have hit it twice on accident, and I'll give you a spin on Wednesday if I can confirm it for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and pull our hand backwards like so. It went really well, Trina. Yeah, we had it was really successful. The owner, she did an outstanding job of promoting local yarn shop day this year. She had a lot of events. She did a ton of giveaways and raffles. Yeah, she outdid herself. It was pretty spectacular. We did really well, and then she grabbed a wholesale order from some of our yarn. It was, what happened? Okay, well then we'll just do an extra Nick Cat, we'll just do an extra wheel here in a second, and you'll be a 4th contestant. We'll just make it work out that way. I don't know what happened. I didn't realize I had typed winner twice. That's strange. Okay. Ooh, that's really strange. But we'll fix that for sure. So let's go ahead and go into our workspace and extend our hands out. And we're going to go ahead and rotate our fingers. Thank you for letting me know. Seriously, because I don't know what happened there. It's being weird lately. It chose TK like twice in a row when we first started tonight. So I think Nightbot's trying to tell me something. It's like it's Monday. I don't want to do this today. Hi, Storytime. Love you too. How are you doing? Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, it can. And it's secretly in love with Yarn Pirate, but it's not really a secret. Knit Cat, as soon as we're finished with our stretches, we'll go ahead and bring the wheel back out for an extra turn for you. There we go. Shake it out. Feels so good. Now I feel like I can do anything except for not. And real quickly, let's bring the wheel back up. There it is. Knit Cat, this one's just for you. You guys know what's on this wheel. I'm going to spin it real quickly. It's another adjunct animal. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. You're a winner. You get to watch me make a fool out of myself. So exciting. Okay, wheel, we'll see you in just a little bit.
Good night and goodbye.
We're going to pop the adjunct animal up. Once again, I'm going to do 3 of them, and I'll pick which one makes the most sense, I guess. Truthful ferret. Ferrets are never truthful. I'm not a ferret fan. An itchy. Why is it up with the scratchy and the itchy? An itchy mountain goat. A portly beetle. I don't think beetles make noises though, do they? Oh my god, I want to do the portly beetle so bad, and it doesn't make any noise. Okay, I'm going to show you my portly beetle because there's no noise for it. But then I guess I'll do, what was the first one? Shit, what was the first one? Now I can't remember what the first one was. Well, somebody will remind me what the first one was as I work on this. Do they chitter? Okay, okay, good. Then we're gonna do the portly beetle. You ready? Okay. Because I'm waddling. I want a picture of a little portly beetle, and he has to have a little villain mustache. Oh my god, I don't know why. It tickled me so much. But here we are. Oh, okay. Well, beetles make noises, so I don't have to do the mountain goat. Damn, mountain goat. Oh, it's so good. Thank you. Okay, so now we are just moving this. There we go. We're just getting our stitches on here. So we can do a quick little gauge swatch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I say 17? I said 17. So it'll be 3 on each side for garter stitch so it doesn't roll is what I'm doing here. Thank you. Truthful ferret was first. Thank you. You like this better than you like this almost better than dad jokes. So this is how adjunct animals started. I don't remember which one of us started it, but we were bickering. TK and I were arguing about something, and the other one pointed at the other one. One of us pointed at the other one and came up with an adjunct animal. I don't remember what the first one was, obviously, like constipated bear or something. And without skipping a beat, I'm not kidding. Whoever was not the person who came up with it, the other person, without even blinking, made the noise. And it ended the argument. Like, it just ended it right in its steps. And so from then on, that was the agreement. You know, if we were having some stupid bickering argument, if one of us pointed at the other and came up with an adjunct animal, and the person didn't do it, then they got slug buggied, right? Just in their arm, not hard. And once we were in a pretty heated argument, actually, and it was ridiculous. I don't even remember what it was, but it was stupid. And we both pointed at each other. I don't remember what the first part of it was, but the second part was honey badger. It was something honey badger. It was the exact same thing, and we just stared at each other and started laughing. It is the best argument breaker. You would make a great mom. Oh, Tina, thank you. I was going to be a teacher when I was younger. I wanted to either be a teacher or a pediatrician is what I wanted to do. But that is not how life turned out. And that's okay. I mean, I still get to teach. I get to teach you guys. I've got some great nieces and nephews that think that I'm the coolest aunt ever. I have a little niblet too. and they are pretty rock awesome. Yeah, no problem, Knit Cat. They make the best drawing prompts. Never fails to make me smile. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's what they're meant to do. You know what? It's such an interesting thing to think about. We as humans are so afraid of making fools out of ourselves, right? We're so self-conscious about it and that people are going to laugh at us. And we don't think about the fact that 9 times out of 10, they're laughing, but they're not laughing in a vindictive manner. A lot of the when we're being foolish, like silly foolish, they're not laughing vindictively. They're laughing because it's joyful. They're getting joy out of it. You're being silly and they're laughing. They're generally, you're doing them a favor. They're getting joy out of it, and you should let that bring you joy too. You know. I'm not talking about when somebody makes a fool out of themselves when they trip and fall or something like that. I'm talking about when, you know, just being silly. People are so afraid to be silly because they think other people are judging them. And I don't think they're judging me. I think they're enjoying that moment, which is what I want them to do. I was going to be an art teacher or a pediatrician until I learned about tips. Then I wanted to be a waitress because as far as I knew, no one else got money. Some AI generated portly beetles for you in the... Oh, thank you, Bubbles. Can't wait to see them. Okay, so at this point, this is my 3rd row, and I want 3 rows, basically, of garter on the bottom, 3 rows of garter on the top. So the next row, I will start to actually do the stockinette stitch instead of the garter stitch. The lacking shame and being ridiculous is a key characteristic for entertaining my children. It has to be. You know, and it's such a good thing to show them, because then hopefully they don't grow up thinking, you know, that they can't be silly. I've never not been that type of person. When I tell you guys that, I mean, I have a vest on and ears on, but when I tell you that Boss Kitty is not really a character, it is just who I happen to be. It might be exaggerated a little bit sometimes, but honestly, not really. I mean it 100%. That's just, it is who I am. Okay, so at this point, we've started our stockinette stitch. I'm still doing the garter on each side because I don't want it to curl, right? I want to be able to not have to fiddle with everything. But on this side, we're just going to knit across, and then on the back side, the way we get the garter stitch on the edges is that you do purl 3 and then, or I'm sorry, knit 3, purl across on the back, and then knit 3 again, so that you're doing garter on the edges and stockinette in the middle. All right. Let's see, I already feel like I'm probably going to want to go down a needle size, because when this fills, you're going to be able to see the filling, and I don't want that to happen. So I suspect I will be going down at least 1 needle size. I'm just a loosey-goosey knitter. I get chill when I knit. I'm like, what's up? You know those people that like drive, they're like way down low in their car, and they got one hand on the wheel, and like the seat's all the way back. That's me knitting. I don't do that when I drive. I'm very much a up straight, hands on the wheel. You have to sit up straight if you're going to belt out songs while you're driving. Brittany, I can teach you. So the knit stitch is pretty simple. It's literally, you just take 1 needle, you go into, so you've got your stitches on your left needle, you've got your right needle in your right hand. You're going to take that needle and you're going to put it through the front loop right there towards the back. Then you're going to take your yarn. It's going to come underneath that needle and around the top. I like to hold it in place with my finger so that when I bring it back through the loop, it doesn't drop. And then you just pull it off. We'll do that again. So through the front, grab your yarn, under and over the top. And you don't want to come from this way. So it's under and over the top. And then bring it through the loop. And then drop it off of the left-hand needle. You're transferring all of your needle, or all your stitches, to your right-hand needle. And then you're going to switch, and that's going to go into your left hand. So that's the knit stitch. If you go back and watch the VOD on this, if you want, I would practice that for a while. And you'll get the hang of that pretty quickly. And then we'll go over the pearl stitch at a later time, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it really fast. Oh, thank you, Samantha. You guys have about 10 minutes until our next round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. So hit the subscribe button, chat it up with me. I don't care what it is you say. To be eligible, you have to say something in chat. So you can just say blurb. You can say, hey, cool knits. You can be like, I like your buttons. Be like, I don't like that color brown. I don't really care. Say whatever you want. If you're rude, though, I do have moderators, and they will find you. Yeah, I'm not happy already, like I said, with the gauge on this. I don't know. We'll finish the swatch and see. I really don't have a ruler in here that'll work for me, but I don't know if I'll finish this before the end of the show anyway, truthfully. Thank you, Michi. This is my show attire. It's missing a button, though, which is very sad. Because it's laundry day and I didn't have a clean shirt, so here we are. I can't wait to see the cow in the end, too. You guys, this is such an exciting project that I don't know if I can not work on it when I'm not here on the show. This might be something I have to work on off the show, too. Ugh, so good. You're at row 87/102. So close. That's okay, Casey. Will you be starting up a new make-along sooner or later in the year? Trina, we'll start up the new make-along in June, so we'll be discussing options throughout May. I suspect it's... So, we had discussed doing a sock and hat or sock and fingerless gloves set for 6 months. So I'm going to put those up as sets to vote on, and then we'll do other stuff as well. I am going to put another sweater up there. It's not going to be a cardigan. It's going to be like a pullover sweater. So that you guys can learn a new one, but I'm perfectly fine with just about anything. So if you have, we'll get a chat thread going. You guys can give me your suggestions for what you want to do for the make along for the next 6 months. Not the pattern specifically, but the type of thing that you want to make. So socks is an option, is an example. And if it were socks, I might add tights in there. I might add knee-high socks. You know, it would be all over the place. Gloves is an option. We did amigurumi, so that's off the table. Cardigans are off the table right now. Scarves are on the table. Cows are on the table. Shawls. Do remember that this is a summer and spring knit along, so you're going to want something that's a little lighter. You don't want like the heavy duty. So maybe I won't do sweaters. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You want something a little lighter because you're going to be working on it in heat. Accessories would be great. Yeah, that's a good one too, JK. And it opens the door up to a lot of different types of things. We've talked about doing home decor, so like pillows, cozies, things like that. We do blankets. I mean, we can really go nuts. If you guys choose socks, we'll do socks. You will get my ass to knit some socks, I guess. Ugh. I love all of you that make socks. I think that you are all superstars. Why am I stuck? Not paying attention. I think you're all amazing. I hate knitting socks, but I will do it. Maybe I'll crochet socks. I have been intrigued to try that. And I enjoy the knitting process itself. I just don't. I get second sock syndrome real bad. Which is funny because I don't really get second sleeve syndrome as badly. Knit and crafts like I've been looking forward. I think it might have been a done deal. I think you're right. I have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure that it was like second runner up or something like that, or first runner up, and that we decided it was going to be socks and something else. So it might be socks. I think what we're going to do is say yes, socks is going to be the next make along, but you guys can vote on what the other thing that goes with it is. So socks and gloves, socks and hats, socks and a cow. And it's a set that you can do, right? And the reason that we're doing that is because socks, for most people, do not take 6 months. That's the thought process there. Samesies. Do the bulky slippers. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Catastrophe just sent me a slipper pattern that I really like. Okay, it's a 12 rows, right? So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halfway there, guys. Speak for yourself, BK. Okay, that's fair. That's fair that it could take some people 6 months to do a set of socks. Well, that's why it's a set, though, right? Like you could just finish the socks and that's what you're posting, and that's totally fine too. How about socks plus 1 knit along? Wait, I'm confused by that. Elaborate on it, JK. Please. Bittersweet feelings this evening. Happy for my son and his first apartment. I'm gaining a craft room, but my baby is moving out. Oh, Ichi, it happens to all of us at some point, right? Congratulations on raising a kiddo that is responsible enough to get their own place. Yeah, at 7:45 after we do our Wheel of Goodies and Gift Ups. I do want the baby. Hi, baby. Hello, little muffin. Oh my goodness, Zuzu, you're getting so big. Like, you're ginormous. When did this happen? Oh my goodness. Hi, baby. I know you're so shy. You don't ever let anybody see your pretty little face. What if I just turn like this? Oh, there she is. This is Zuzu. Zuzu's almost 9 months now. She turns a year old in August, we think, or September. Oh, she's jumping. She's a little... She's a little skittish. She knows what she wants, and that's what she wants. There she is. Nope, she does not like the camera. Yeah, Gracie is the one that is camera ready all the time. Zuzu, not so much. And Con, I wish TK would bring Con in, but he's getting old. He has a vet appointment this week. We'll see. She's very feisty. She is my feisty child. TK calls her his punk rock kitty, which it fits. I know. So he was really thinking that as she got older that they would get muddled, and they haven't. They're popping. Like the black or the white, the cream. She doesn't have any white. She has like this color right here, like this beautiful cream color, and then orange, and they are popping through. You're going to your son's special needs prom in 2 weeks. Elizabeth, that'll be a lot of fun. Do you have a dress picked out? Does he have an awesome suit to wear? Sassy Zuzu, spicy Zuzu. She's like a little bit of hot sauce rolled up in an adorable purring little bunny face. You applied for your first job today. You hope you get it. It's a cleaning job at a local church. Loon, congratulations on applying. That's exciting. Have folks made socks, and then they can choose which additional item to make. It's a hat, or mittens, or cowl. Oh, they get to choose from those items. That's not a bad idea. But I still want to have those patterns to choose from. So maybe I'll think on it. We'll figure it out for sure. It's going to be a thing. But that's not a bad idea. So socks for sure, and then like we can have some patterns that are cowls, we can have some patterns that are mittens, we can have some patterns that are hats, and you can just choose your other option from there. Wizard of Oz. I love it. That's awesome. Ugh, it's a much cooler theme than the themes that they do did for my prom. You can't see the chalkboard. When does Doctor Who drop? May 26th. What? I should probably start work. Well, I have to order yarn. So we're ordering yarn this week. It'll be here next week. And then I'm getting busy on some Doctor Who yarn so I can show it off to you guys. So exciting. We did figure out the pricing if you weren't here last week. So it's going to be $150 for the 5 skein box set. There are 2 different box sets. Each one will be $150. That's 4 skeins of kitty glitter, 4 skeins of Cat's Cradle, 1 skein of kitty glitter. That's our pretty standard, that's the standard price that we've done for our box sets in the past. If you want to order both box sets, you can get them at a discounted price together of $275. So you save $25. If you're a patron, you will have a Patreon-exclusive colorway that you can add to your box set for an additional $20. If you're buying 2 box sets as a Patreon, you get it for $275. Then you can add an additional scan of the Patreon color for $20. And if you want to add it to each one, then it would be $40 total. So that's how that works. The don't match on purpose thing. Price doesn't matter. You're getting it. I love you, Allison. It's great. Allison, how was local yarn shop day? Or you send the 3rd sock to another person to never complete their 2nd sock. Not that I'm guilty of that. Oh, I like this idea of 3 socks. And the 3rd sock we just do round robin or something. How would that work though? Because, yeah. What if we just do 2 socks and you send 1 sock randomly to another person and then they have mismatched socks? That doesn't work either. Ugh. There's something in here. We're almost there. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Time fucking flies. It's time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. I feel like we just started tonight. Remember when I said I was exhausted? I still am, but what is happening? We were so busy. One of our best days ever. Sold several scans of BK yarn. Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad you guys were busy. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get that final. So we're going to do our final contestant for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. There we go. And then we're going to pick our winner. Let's see here. JK Knits for you. Congratulations. You are our final contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups for the evening. That is so exciting. Let's get that wheel up for you. Beautiful. Here's our wheel. It's very, very bright. It's very happy. Sometimes it's a little snippy with us, but that's okay. Wheel, do your thing. Rewarded for your brainstorming. You get a $5 Ravelry pattern. I feel like you always get the pattern if you win this. I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry. You get a free pattern out of this.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Congratulations, JK. You are a winner. You know how to do this. Go ahead and get me the pattern link and I will gift it over to you. I can't wait to see what you pick because they're always adorable. Wheel, get out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pick our last 2 finalists for subscriber giveaway. So, let's come up here quickly. This is for show number 73 that we're throwing up right now. Evan, get my YouTube comments. There were 13 comments on this episode. Start. Winter's Eve 86, you are our Oh, whoa, that was not the button I pushed. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. It's nobody's birthday. Winter's Eve 86, congratulations. You got birthday confetti. Oh my god. Let's get her name on here. You know what? If I worked for a TV company pushing buttons, I would get fired. I'd get fired so hard, you guys. They'd be like, nope, we're done. I got really excited. Okay, last one. 12. Get YouTube comments. 12 comments, that's really funny. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, Melanie is already on there, so I forgot to read the last one too. So her comment says, great show. I had a written plan with order times and addresses for local yarn shop day. Oh, but then she had COVID and then it still sucks. So that sucks. I hope you're feeling better, Melanie. I know, like I said earlier, that you're not generally in here for the live shows, but I do hope you're feeling better. Let's get another comment in here, or another person, because she already is a finalist. Ramona Darrington, great show. I hope you have fun on Local Yarn Shop Day. Ramona Darrington, congratulations. You are our final finalist. Ramona Darrington. There we go. We have our finalists. We have Melanie Crochets, T. Lambert, Sierra Stitch Sanctuary, Brittany Michelle, Ramona Darrington, Winter's Eve 86, and Rochelle Girding. I'm going to push the spin button and we're going to see who the winner is. You guys ready? There it goes. The winner. Oh my gosh. Who is it? I think it's Melanie Crochets. Congratulations to Melanie. I left that on there because it was right on the line. I wanted to make sure that the computer chose who it was. Melanie Crochets is our subscriber winner for the month of April. Congratulations to her. I know, like I said, I don't think she's in here. I hope this is a nice little surprise after COVID. So good on her. Let's get some confetti out. I'll reach out to her via YouTube or Discord and get her $30 gift card. So that's how that works, guys. And if you want to be put in the drawing for May's subscriber giveaway, all you gotta do is push the subscriber button. That part is super easy. The other part's really easy too. You just go into any of our VODs in May and you put a chat. You don't put a chat, you put a chat. You put a comment down. You comment on any of our VODs that we post in the month of May. That includes tonight's. So once it goes up tonight, throw a comment on there and you will be eligible to be our next subscriber giveaway winner. Okay, because we love our subscribers and we love our patrons. That's right. Some love out to our patrons. Our patron list is growing every day and they get so much cool stuff, you guys. We did a fleece to finish project yesterday and this is what we did. We spun it up. It's great. We're going to make a tapestry out of it. The Doctor Who box sets, they're this month and our patrons have not only an exclusive colorway that they'll have access to, but they get to vote on that colorway and they get an early release party and 48-hour access before anybody else does to both of those box sets. It's a huge deal. They also get a craft hole, exclusively a craft hole for our patrons. May 9th, I believe, was the date. Yes, so all sorts of really neat, exciting stuff in the month of May for our patrons. If you are interested in joining the Patreon Littermate extravaganza, head on over to patreon.com/bosskitty. Join at any level. We really appreciate it. You guys help keep the show going and help keep the store going, quite frankly. You're all absolutely amazing, and I love making a fool out of myself for all of you. So from us to you, thank you so much. Okay. You guys know what time it is? Because I know what time it is. I think you know what time it is. I know Katie Kitty knows what time it is. I'm trying to save myself some time because I'm trying to get it up, actually. Here we go.
Time to clean up.
Yep, the box set for sure.
Yay!
Yes, 11 a.m. A week from tomorrow, 11 a.m. So May 9th, 11 a.m. in the morning. It'll be a daytime show. Craft Hole with TK, patron exclusive. Head on over to patreon.com/bosskitty now. We're going to start with Crochet Mom. I finally figured out what to do with all my random granny squares. You made a bag, and it is so damn cute. I love it. I love crocheted bags. I don't know why, but I do. Elizabeth84 finally got work done on the April Stitch and Scream. I get so excited when you guys post these because I'm not doing it, and so I love seeing everybody else's. Do it anyway. I love the color. This is great, and the stitch is really beautiful. These blankets are going to be so cool, you guys. Skittles Kid, a painting that I did this weekend. Socks that I made last month, and Floyd. The painting is amazing, as always. It almost looks like you have letters in here, like you wrote horse in the colors and then just used them and merged them together to make this beautiful, I don't know, all the colors in that horse's face, they're mesmerizing. And then the hair is, like, everything else is kind of, you know, blended together and messy in a good way. And then the hair is just spot on, meticulous. I love it. I like this drip right here a lot. Oh my gosh, socks that you made last month. They are great and crocheted and wonderful. See, heels and socks look so much easier. Do you put thread in your heels? Is that what I'm seeing there? Because that's when I did make socks, that's what I did to reinforce my heels. Oh, Floyd. Does he ever not lay upside down like a cutie patootie? So freaking adorable. Bubbles is working on the Lizzie sweater by Suzanne Summer. Not that Suzanne Summer. It's beautiful. I love this stitch. I'm intrigued. I didn't realize that you stop it at the bust line. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I thought that it did that all the way through, but I'm loving it. And then the Wakiro top by Aurora Knits and Murder Mittens. Excellent. It's one of my favorite colors, and it's so underappreciated. Like, it's hard for people to understand. This color is so decadent. It's just delicious. I love seeing it when people are using it. It's like Bruiser in that sense for me. This looks beautiful, by the way, Bubbles. I love your stitch definition. And then Volley could be a kitten model. He's so dang photogenic and cute. We were just talking about that for Gracie, actually. And he is. Look at that handsome mug. Oh my gosh. He's so beautiful. And he just sits like such a good boy. His tags look good on him. Ugh. Get him in the modeling business. Rashana, I finished the dice bag I was making for my son. Beautiful. Does he like it? Have you given it to him yet? It's all not patterned in the heels like a back stitch. I think that's what it's called. Love it, Brittany. The second picture is my spinning that I was working on during the Patreon live stream, and the third is what I plan on playing it with. That's right, you were spinning too. We were spinning pals. It was great. This is so pretty. And you're really great with the drop spindle. Like, look at that. It's nice and even, and it's going to look really great with this colorway. This spinning spider. Ooh, I've never heard of them. I'm going to have to look them up. That yarn is so, or that fiber is so fluffy. Draka 15. I started a Tunson crochet tank top with Final Frontier, and we'll also have buttons and bravery. I'm calling it my sci-fi fantasy top. I love it. Next is my hexagon granny square cardi, and progress on my second ever pair of socks. I've never seen Final Frontier crocheted, and I really am in love with how it looks on this. I think it looks great. Your stitches are just beautiful. Is it crocheted in my? It is. Okay, yeah. Call it hexagon granny square cardi. Love it. The colors are great. Lots of purple and gray vibes going on tonight. And then your second pair of socks ever. Oh my god, they're so cute. That green is amazing. And your bags are so pretty. I'm just going to sit here and drool on everything that's on your table, actually. But yeah, these socks are great. Here is my Dutch Brothers drink, Samantha. That looks pretty delicious, actually. I love Dutch Brothers. The 911, that's what got me through the evening on Saturday. I got to game and they were like, here, we got you this. I was like, thank you. I still had my ears on when I got there. Here's my finished blanket. Oh my gosh, it's so great, Samantha. I love the color. I think I said this before too, but I like the way that it's just a slight subtle change in the colors right there. It looks like you got a little alpaca or something on there. Here's my finished bowl. Oh my gosh. So did you paint it? Did you do the pottery? It's lovely. I love the color. Dawn. Working on day 69 of the 100-day project Granny Square. Day 69. And finishing the blanket for my mom's birthday on Saturday. Also crocheting a wave fan edge. I love seeing all the things that are posted. Thank you for letting me share. Anytime, Dawn. We are honored that you want to share with us. And I love looking at all these beautiful granny squares. They're so beautiful. Are you going to make a big blanket with all of them? Because that would be perfect. Here is the blanket you're making for your mom. I love the picot edge on it. I don't know if it's a picot edge, but I love the edging on it. It's not really a picot edge. It's still really cool though. And then, oh my gosh, it's so cool. That's amazing. The black is just so shocking in there. It's got, okay, I see. Crocheting a wave edge, fan edge. That's what you meant by that. So the edge on it is a fan edge. That's really neat. And then this is the blanket as well. That is really, really gorgeous. Michibi. Collage is a project with t-shirt yarn. It's a magazine rack. Second picture is my temperature stitch sampler blanket. And the last picture is me just saying hi because I love this. This is so cool. I never would have thought to do something like this. I love when you guys come up with clever ideas for things, you know, that you need in your house. It's just neat. It gives it a nice personalized touch. Temperature blanket is great. So you're using browns and stuff in here, and I think that's fantastic and brilliant. A lot of people stick to like the blues, yellows, oranges, you know, the temperature colors, and which is fine, but they all kind of start to look the same, right? Like I think this is really neat that you've got like this really pale green in there, you've got the white, you've got this kind of brownish color, and then random pink. and that the stitches are different. I think that's really neat too. Oh, I love it. And hello right back at you. That's a great picture. I'm so jealous of your eyelashes. Seriously. They're beautiful. You look fantastic. Vicky, current blanket I'm working on using one of the Karen anniversary cakes that I got in my mystery box. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that yarn is so pretty. It looks like jelly beans exploded on your blanket. I love it. Newest rescue cat, Sweetie. I had to check that she was breathing. Oh, poor kitty. Yeah, when they upside down with the tongue out. We had a cat named Hazel who slept like that when she was a kitten. What a precious sweetheart. All that coloring is beautiful. And new picture of my great nephew Rory. I made the blanket he is laying on. Congratulations, great auntie. He's gorgeous. Look at those sweet little face lips. I don't know why I said it that way, but his lips are so adorable. And his cheeks are all puffy. And it's just the cutest thing. He's very tired. How I disappear. My friends had a tea party. The theme is springtime creatures. What? I decided to be a satyr. A straighter? Did you mean satyr? I think you did, but I'm not going to assume because I don't do that. But you look fantastic. Did you make the pants? Oh my gosh. Yes, crocheted the pants and latch hooked the fox for one piece at a time. They are amazing. We're going to go back to that here for a second because it's too cool not to look at again. Seriously, and the look on your face is priceless. I love it. I see kitty ears. Oh my goodness, look at that tortie. And then, I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful. Oh, it's your pants. I think it's your pants. It's your pants. The loop hooks, that's what we're doing with the cow, too. That's going to be so cool. You guys are so creative. Ugh. Yarn Pirate. Sweet Lucy in Kitty City this weekend. And Mr. Pirate is cooking his way through a vegan Disney blog. This is the version of the Felucian garden spread from the Star Wars area at Disneyland Disney World, and it's perfection. Oh my goodness, look at that goober face. So handsome. So pretty. Just want to scritch the face every day of my life. So, what kind of protein is that? I just want to know what it is. It looks delicious, though. It almost kind of looks like a falafel of some type. Oh, now I'm hungry, you guys. I skipped dinner. Earthy Gal, my first successful go at knitting, and I'm loving the colors of it. My sweet girl turned 4 today, and Honey Bunny. Oh, the colors are great, and your knitting looks fantastic. Seriously, good job. Earthy Gal, seriously. Oh my god, I keep saying seriously over and over again because I'm so freaking excited and very, very tired. But your stitches look amazing. Doesn't look like you have any dropped stitches. You've got a few picked up stitches right here, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Happy birthday to your kiddo. And oh my goodness, look at Honey Bunny. So adorable. Those eyes are killing me. Daddy's little bunny. Got to go to local yarn shop day. I want to share my haul with everyone. Picture one is 2 notion tins, 1 small and 1 large. Also my freebie store name Stitch Marker. Store called Seed Stitch. Very cool. Love the stitch marker with the kitty cat. Very amazing. Or the tin with the kitty cat and then the adorable little heart-shaped stitch marker. Picture 2, the yarn Plucky Knitter in color Glow Stick, left side. Lovejoy Fiber in color Great Salt Lake, right front. The Backcountry Knitter in color Watermelon Soiree. Can't wait to try my new yarn. These are beautiful. I love the Plucky Knitter yarn. That's so pretty. I don't like to knit with a black, but I would do it with for that. With the green in there, it's amazing. San Diego. Didn't manage to finish my cow project, but I'm proud of the progress on the Cadigan nonetheless. We smoked a full brisket this week. Oh, shut your mouth. During the nice weather. Delicious dinner for the next few days. While the brisket smoked, I decided to try and render my own tallow from the off-cut fat, planning to use it for some super flaky biscuits in the future. I'm super proud of you for this too. Like, this was a huge project, and I hope you continue to stick with it. I want to see how it turns out. I'm so jealous right now. 2 briskets. Well, it's 1 brisket cut in half, but still. And then your own tallow. My mind is blown. That's just so amazing. I reposted these portly beetles from Bubbles because they deserve to be seen in show and tell. These are the portly beetles. I love them so much, you guys. I like that they give them a steampunk vibe. This monster, my local yarn store day haul from Cozy in Eugene, a deck pick, the decolonized tarot, and an ankle sock in progress. Ooh, you got some Wonderland yarn. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. You got some sticker or some a stitch marker, a button, and some, yeah, this looks great. Double points. This deck is beautiful, very colorful. I love the Ace of Swords. And then here's your sock, which looks fantastic. Oh, I like the lace definition on the top. It's really cool. Allison, current whip, the Lupini top. Just started lacework over again because I dropped a stitch that I couldn't fix. Oh, it's infuriating. It's going to look so good though, so keep up with it. I mean, you're super talented. You'll get right through it, and it's going to look really great on you. JK, all the kitty love tonight. Shawnee doesn't want to hear that it's this kid's chair. Maureen is just happy to be sitting on the floor with mom. Oh my gosh. That cat is going to kill you if you try to take that chair away from him. Oh, sweet kitty. All the kitty loves. It's because it's soft and fluffy. Loon, I crocheted stuff to go over my headphones. I cut and dyed my hair. And then a bear plant holder I used as a yarn bolt. Hope everyone is having a good night or day. These are really cool. I would never have thought to do this either. It's very clever. Your hair looks fantastic. I love the cut. And this is super cute. The little bear on your yarn bowl. It's perfect. It's adorable. I love the pink in the ears. You guys, as always, stellar fucking show and tell. You knocked it out of the park. That was a big one too. Like, we had a lot of stuff going on. It's like 8:06. That never happens. I adore you all so much. Once again, lots of Patreon stuff going on this month. So head over to patreon.com/bosskitty. Sign up at any of those levels and you will be eligible for mostly everything that is, dropping this month. So you'll definitely want to do that and look into it. We will be back on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. right here. I'm going to work on the cow because why the hell not? I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Get some fresh air. You know, it's springtime. It's happening. Happy Beltane to all of you. And as always, my loves, more than anything, happy crafting. Good night.